Assalamualaikum and good day to Doctor. My name is Ainun Najwa binti Zulkifli. My metric number is 287279. Today I will present about my topic, which is a study on Mazda Motor Corporation. For introduction, I will explain a bit about the company. Mazda was launched in Japan in October 1931 and was founded in 1920 as a car maker. The first automobile produced by Mazda, then known as the Toyo Kogyo Company Limited, was a triangle-shaped truck called Mazda Go that was introduced in 1931. Jujiro Matsuda was the founder of or the president and prominent pioneer of Mazda. As for the issues and problems, the company also faced challenges such as the economic condition that affect the company. The economic development and changes in demand have given a big impact on the company to sell its products in Japan and other countries. Next is exchange rate fluctuation. The company has exported the cars to other countries. Since these transactions are made in different currencies, the outcome of the company's operation and financial status may be impacted by the effect of exchange rate changes. Last is material and component acquisition. The company purchases materials and components from several outside sources. Due to the supply limitation, decreased logistical capabilities, the company will have a difficulty to obtain the level of material and component to increase production. Next, the objective of this research. First, to determine the internal or company-specific elements that might have an impact on Mazda Motor Corporation's performance. Second, to analyze the potential effect that external or economic situation influence may have on Mazda Motor Corporation's performance. And last is to understand more about the possible external and internal influences on Mazda Motor Corporation's performance. For the research question, we want to see if there are any connection between internal factors with Mazda Motor Corporation performance. Is there any connection between external factor with Mazda Motor Corporation performance? And lastly, is there any connection between internal and external factors with Mazda Motor Corporation performance? Next, I will continue with literature review. As for this study, performance of Mazda Motor Corporation is the main topic. The performance of a company is determined by the combination of its financial and non-financial traits. The financial performance shows an increase in Mazda sales over a specific period. Other than that, the ROA and ROE measures the company efficiency in generating profit from its asset and shareholders' equity. And last, the liquidity risk shows the company able to meet short-term obligation. This means that the company are able to generate enough cash or have sufficient liquid asset to cover its immediate financial obligation. The next part is methodology. Methodology refers to the techniques or observation that has been used in this study. The sampling techniques, statistical techniques, and data analysis will be able to carry out using the statistical package for Social Science SPSS version 27. The information utilized in this research came from the company's annual reports for the 5 years between 2017 and 2021. Ordinary least squares or OLS regression, which is the main methodology used in this study. Multiple linear regression is a statistical method that incorporates a number of explanatory elements. It helps in examining the linear relationship between the explanatory or independent variables and response or dependent variables in the goal of multiple linear regression. Next, we move to finding analysis. The first one is descriptive statistic. In this study, it shows that the ROA and ROE has a small volatility in profit within 5 years due to less in company's performance. Under credit risk, average collection period indicates that the company takes about 21 days to collect all money owed to customers and shows a significant volatility of profit in 5 years. Under macroeconomic factors, the GDP growth shows an increase about 174% growth in the company's financial performance, such as its revenue and profit. Lastly, under corporate governance, the CG index indicates a small volatility of a profit in 5 years. After that, for correlations, we can see that CG index is the most significant to Mazda Motor Corporation financial performance with p-value 0.014. In contrast, current ratio are one of the variables that are not significant to Mazda Motor Corporation financial performance with p-value 0.172. For model summary, the internal table shows the most significant with 0.993 or 99% of adjusted R-square associated with Mazda Motor Corporation financial performance or ROE. The last part in finding analysis is coefficients. According to the table, none of all the variables are significant to the ROE due to the p-value is more than 0.10. The implication that influence this outcome is probably due to ineffectiveness of managing the internal factors that can affect operational efficiency, resource utilization, productivity, and profitability in Mazda Motor Corporation. Lastly is conclusion and recommendations. Based on the studies, the result shows that internal and external have significantly more influence on Mazda Motor Corporation performance. According to the findings of the entire research, ROA has the most influence on Mazda Motor Corporation's annually profit and financial performance. As for the recommendation, the company needs to improve work efficiency and reduce fixed costs by taking steps to address structural problems that may affect more than just one group. Other than that, Mazda Motor Corporation also have to work to reduce the break-even volume by increasing variable revenue through activities like constant control of sales incentives.